So you have to manage a project, huh? Project management principles can help you. But you should know that most projects, especially big projects, are just waiting to go bad. My experience is, it's best to assume your project is guilty until proven innocent. A lot of people try to run projects, but they don't use the disciplines of project management. The simplest definition for project management is, plan the work, and then work the plan. Before you get started on your project, make sure you're doing the right project. Then learn how to do the project right. Doing a project right is of little value if it's the wrong project. My rule number 1 is, figure out what business you're in, and then mind your own business. You've got to get the business part right up front. This means having a clear purpose and good sponsorship for the project. Make sure this project is good business for you and for your organization. How well does it support your strategic goals and mission? Who wants the results? What's the business model or value proposition? For example, if we had a clear purpose for going to Mars, we probably would have done it already. Rule number 2 is to document the requirements and put them under version control. Write down all the needs and wants the project will address, and be sure to write the date or assign a version number. Projects take time and money, so you can't always get what you want. But if you try real hard, you just might find you get what you need. Who said that? If you can't answer the question, how will we know when it's done, then you don't have a manageable project yet. If it wasn't a long struggle to document the customer's requirements and get sign-off, then you're probably not finished yet. Managing the requirements is often the most important part of project success. Rule number 3 is to prepare a reasonable plan. That means having cost, schedule, and requirements in balance. Involve your team members and stakeholders in developing and reviewing the plan. If your plan requires a miracle, then it's not a reasonable plan. In real life, often you don't have a choice. You get stuck with a budget, schedule, or goal that is not reasonable. That's okay. The difference between the plan you have and the plan you want is called risk. Risk management is a major part of project management. Rule 4 is to build a good team with clear ownership of tasks. Make sure people have clear task assignments, the ways and means to do the work, and timely feedback. Performance matters. A work breakdown structure is a good tool for breaking your project into workable pieces. Work breakdown structure. Google it. Overlapping responsibilities, ambiguous assignments, unreasonable expectations, and vague accountability are major demotivators for project team members. When you've done these 4 steps, a good business case, documented requirements, a reasonable plan, and a good team, then you're ready for project execution. Rule number 5 is to track and report project status once you are underway. This means plotting actual spending against a time-phased budget and tracking accomplishments against a milestone schedule. Pay attention to the results and adjust as necessary. Reporting could come from weekly status reports or monthly project review meetings. You can't track a project if you don't have budgets and schedules to track against. So the requirements and plan lay the groundwork for tracking the project while underway. You plan the work, and then you work the plan, and track your progress against the plan. After thinking about these steps for a few years, it occurred to me that they can be distilled into just 5 words. Why, what, how, who, and tracking. Why is the strategic purpose? What's your business case? What is the requirements? What are the needs and wants in detail? How is your plan? That includes how will you do it? How much will it cost? And how long will it take? Who is the team? Make sure they have clear ownership of well-defined tasks, the ways and means to do the work, and then trust them to do it. Trust, but verify. Provide timely feedback. Remember, performance has to matter. If why, what, how, and who are like the 4 fingers of my hand, then tracking is the opposable thumb. Tracking is how you grasp and control the project. If you're not tracking the project, then your project is not under control. There you have it. 5 steps to project success. Why, what, how, who, and tracking. Write down the details of why, what, and how, including how long will it take and how much will it cost. Build a good team with clear ownership of tasks. Then start your project. Track your progress and adjust as needed. That's it. The rest is details. Good luck. Have fun.